Hey everyone, welcome back to Alcove, my channel, and today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I took the ACT about a month ago, and I really wanted to bring to you guys a video about how I studied for it. So I have a bunch of tips, hacks, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna explain it because I know the ACT can be super stressful. I found it super stressful, and I found a lot of tips that actually helped. So the number one tip that I have, if you don't do anything, try and do this if you can, is to buy a book or get a book. Maybe just look over a book online. A lot of schools have their own resources. That's another really big tip. For my school, we have something called Naviance, where you are able to study for the ACT online. So if you have something like that, try going maybe to your guidance counselor, asking them if they have any resources. That is super, super important. But I actually bought a book. I bought the official ACT prep guide, the revised and updated one, and this has four practice tests on here, or in here, that I was able to study with, and I was also able to then look back in the back, and it showed you how to improve your scores based on what you got. This really helped me a ton. You can literally just sit down for like 2 hours if you have it on the weekends, do one practice test and feel totally better about it. And I think this definitely helped, because the main tip that I have for you guys is the more you practice, the more times that you take the ACT, the more you're going to be used to it. And I'm pretty sure that's the same with the SAT if you were taking that, but just the more times you take it, the more you'll get used to it. Then another thing is, if you have taken a practice one and you still don't really know like what else you should do, but you know there's one certain subject that you're not that good at, get a book especially for that. So I bought the Ultimate Guide to the Math ACT because that was my lowest score, and I got it up to, I think it was like my second highest score using this book. I didn't even get through, like you can see my piece of paper, I didn't even get through the whole thing, but the very beginning problems helped because that was the stuff that was way far away. Another tip that I have is, if one of your sisters or brothers is in math in elementary school, or not elementary school, middle school, or even early high school, and they have some stuff, this was my sister's book, and you could definitely look through it and look at their work, and that helps me to kind of be like, oh yeah, now I remember. Just a quick tiny review session. Now, another thing I would suggest is going online and looking up strategies. They have some strategies in the ACT book, but if you're not able to get the book, just looking up ACT strategies for math or for science or for any of that helps a ton. Definitely think looking at strategies helps a ton. I wrote down a bunch of strategies for the science portion. Another thing though that I would definitely stress is, if you don't have enough time to do any of this, maybe you're taking it in 2 weeks, you know, maybe look at a couple of the strategies, or just don't do anything. You know, the best thing that you can do is to not stress your stuff out about it. I tried to do this and it really helped, because I was kind of like, you know what, the ACT, you can take it again if you want. Also, like, again, it's not as big a deal, I feel like, as people make it out to be. Yes, it's super important to get into college, but if you don't do well on it the first time, that is okay. So just try not to stress yourself out about it. Now, I just have a couple tips for going into the ACT, like on the day. Make sure you have pencils that are sharpened. Make sure you bring a watch. I think this was super helpful. I brought a watch and set it on my desk, because some of the rooms that you're gonna be in don't have clocks, and so you need to be able to tell the time and kind of pace yourself that way. So that's super important. Make sure you bring a snack, because it is like a 3-hour test. So I knew I was gonna get hungry, so I brought a snack. I brought some popcorn. Other than that, just make sure you're hydrated, get lots of sleep the night before. Again, don't stress about it too much. And that's pretty much all the tips I have. If you guys want to see another video about this, let me know down below, because I have some other tips I could also share. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration or motivation to study, because yeah, it is hard to get up and study. And I know I studied over the summer, so that helped a lot. But I did just a quick review session before. Oh, one other thing I forgot to talk about is there are lots of ACT classes, prep classes. So if you don't want to get a book, you don't want to do any of that stuff, you just want to go for an hour or two and learn strategies, you can sign up for an ACT prep class, and I'm pretty sure you can just look those up on the internet, and yeah, that's going to help a lot too. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, helping you with the ACT and high school and stuff. But yeah, that's it for today's video. This is Alcove signing off.